Some students are really independent and are much more successful working independently with some guidance. So in terms of collaborative process, we do a lot with the large group, the whole class, listening to pieces and talking about what makes a good piece. The introductory assignment sheets do that as well. And then we usually will take drafts and look at least one or two at the large group, but then I also do peer critique. And in that gets to some of the ways that I assess them. I usually create peer critiques that are along the same lines as what my actual assessment will be. So students are actually looking at each other's projects for whether or not they're fulfilling the criteria that I will actually use for evaluation. So I think that really helps. It's definitely true, and I know that research says that this is true, that students, when they engage in peer critique processes, if they have the criteria that they're going to be they're going to be evaluated on, and they can use that to evaluate other students. The dynamic of being able to see objectively another student's work and to bring critique to that transfers over to their own work afterwards. Whereas usually if you're just working in your own project, it's very difficult to get distance, objective distance, to see what you're actually creating. So I'm a very big believer in the peer critique process, but only if you provide the actual real criteria that you will be using to evaluate the student project. So large group collaboration, that's the kind of full class looking at something together. That usually also happens even at brainstorming stages about what kinds of ways they might approach a particular topic or what issues they might want to address within a topic. Large group workshops, small peer critique, that's usually, I work usually with 3 students, sometimes 4. And then in terms of the work that I'm doing, sometimes I feel the collaboration's really intense because the unfamiliarity with a particular kind of media or a particular kind of thinking is something that some students really feel like they need someone to walk with them side by side, and other students really feel stifled by that.